Thank you, Juicelova. Nobody could hear what I just said. My bad. I had on mute. My bad. Welcome. I said welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the grass court season, guys. Welcome to the grass court season. We're here. We're watching Emil RUUSUVUORI take on Jannik in the quarterfinals of the Libima Open, which I'm not going to try to pronounce the city's name because I would absolutely butcher it. But I'm going to be here for the match. Anthony Hirsch here on comms. Anthony for QualityShot Tennis. Thanks for joining in. And yeah, I'll be here for the entirety of the match. Thank you, Juice Lover, for pointing that out because I would have just kept going for the next 2 hours on mute. Yeah, no, good. Y'all would have just been seeing me go like yeah, that would be me for the next 2 hours, just on mute watching the Sinner match. You guys decided to see Sinner take on RUUSUVUORI, though? RUUSUVUORI chose to serve first. Sinner RUUSUVUORI. I think the first thing that would pop up to most people when you see this matchup is that these are two guys that play very similar. It's almost uncanny kind of how similar they play. And sometimes RUUSUVUORI is even called like a light version of Sinner. And it's like, it's very funny to see. It really is kind of uncanny how similar they play. They both like that kind of open stance, two-handed backhand on the slide. They both just very similar games. The way their stroke production is very similar, obviously, and just I don't know, easy power out of nowhere from both guys. But Sinner just does everything a little bit better, and it's not easy playing a better version of yourself. You really need to play to your weaknesses. And if RUUSUVUORI wants to win this, then he needs to make sure Sinner isn't dominating his serve. They played Sinner's 5-0 in their head-to-head. Juice Love a Sinner easy. Yeah, I want to see Sinner get off to a good start this grass season. He played great at Wimbledon last year. But RUUSUVUORI already has 2 good wins this event over Nakashima and Humbert. But in their the 5-0 for Sinner, and they've played I believe 4 times on hard courts, 1 time on clay. And in their last match in Miami, Sinner won 95% of first serve points won. And RUUSUVUORI only won 30% of second serve points won. What that means is Sinner did very good on serve and RUUSUVUORI did not do well on serve. Sinner won like 6-3, 6-1. RUUSUVUORI needs to return better, and he needs to make sure that Sinner isn't getting easy looks on second serve because Sinner is one of the best returners in the world, and he's going to attack the second serve. Backhand and forehand. He has one of the best returns now in the world, and when he's playing well, when he's locked in, he's a very top tier now, and you're not going to get past him easy. So RUUSUVUORI needs to make sure that Sinner is not completely destroying a second serve, and he needs to make sure that we're going to see RUUSUVUORI hit very hard forehands and kind of hit a lot of crazy pace, but he needs to make sure he's being precise too. Ooh, big serve down the line is an ace from RUUSUVUORI. First point in the bag. 15 love. 15 love for RUUSUVUORI. Welcome stream, guys. Welcome in, join in. RUUSUVUORI serving first. Libima Open quarterfinals. Big serve to the forehand of Sinner. Sinner mishits it, puts it wide. 30 love. But he needs to make sure he's being precise with the ball, RUUSUVUORI, because he can't just hit it super hard down the middle. He needs to make sure Sinner's running and you're not hitting right down the middle, right back to Sinner, because Sinner is going to take any opportunity to dictate and take advantage. RUUSUVUORI was being very good on the aggressive against guys like Humbert. I watched some of the replays for that one. He was being very aggressive. He needs to do that against Sinner again. So whoever can dictate, that's going to be the winner, and Sinner is very good at dictating, especially against a guy who plays very similar but just slightly worse than Sinner. But let's see. 30-15. RUUSUVUORI up to a quick start. Libima Open. That's it. Start of the grass court season. Serve down the line to the forehand of Sinner. 40-15 for RUUSUVUORI. Let me get to the score here. It's better. RUUSUVUORI with a couple of quick game points. Big serve out wide. Sinner missed, floats to return long. 1-0 for RUUSUVUORI. 1-0 RUUSUVUORI. Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm as a Sinner fan, as a noted Jannik Sinner fan, I'm hoping that he has a great grass court season, because that was hell of a disappointing way to end his clay. It was very tough loss to Altmaier, kind of Alcaraz US Open-esque, lost that match with a couple match points. Easy overhead smash, hit it right down the center. He really needs to improve on that killer instinct and finish off any chances he gets, Jannik. He really does. Really, really does. Early stages here. About to see Sinner's first service game. And Sinner has made some improvements or changes. We'll see if they're improvements. He's made some changes on serve. He's kind of tossing that, tossing his leg up as he's serving. It's kind of different from it, from how it was. So we'll see if his serve improves a little bit. Would be great. Hey, what's up, Lexi? What's up, Lexi? How's it going? How's it going? We're here for the match. Forehand in the net from Sinner. Not a great start so far, but still early stages. Still just setting into the match. Nothing notable yet. Welcome to the grass season. Thank you. Welcome to the grass, Lexi. That's it. Welcome to the grass. We're here. We made it. We made it to the origin, the history of tennis, where it started out on the lawns and we're back the long way around. Forehand return into the net from RUUSUVUORI. Love the grass season. Wimbledon around the corner. 15-all. Wimbledon around the corner, and Djokovic is looking the 99% favorite to win it. But I'm still excited for it. We'll see. I want somebody else to step up, because it feels like we're like, okay, yeah, we know. Djokovic, 5th Wimbledon in a row. That's cool. 30-15 for Sinner. 30-15 for Sinner. Hey, what's up, Dutchy? How's it going? What's up? We're here for Sinner RUUSUVUORI. What's up? What's up? Dutchy, I remember I used to be part of the Cam fam over Tennis Talk with Cam Williams. I was there almost the whole year 2022. And I remember seeing your comments in chat. I kind of remember when you just joined that channel too. But I always liked your comments over there too. Always making predictions for the different players winning. I see you, Dutchy. Now I know what's up. That's a great channel over there too, what Cam's doing. So, but yeah, I appreciate you joining in. I'm here for Casper. Oh yeah, he lost. Yeah. I don't know what Casper's doing. He's like, I'm practicing for grass, and he's like on the most generic hard court you'll ever see in your life, just doing like basic drills. Like, Casper, please. I remember one time he was like, grass is just for golf. I'm like, I guess that's just Casper. Casper is less of a grass court player than Medvedev. And Medvedev can play on grass. Pushed Hurkacz to a 5-setter one year and probably would have made Wimbledon semifinals. But Dutchy, I just got up at 9 a.m. MDT. Not sure what that is for where I'm at. But yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got up around that same time today, my time. How's the air quality in Canada? It's the important questions we got to know. All right, early break point for RUUSUVUORI. Sinner not rock solid to start out. Not rock solid to start out. Let's get to this. Sinner bouncing the ball, ready to serve. Big serve out wide is a let. He will take a redo. First serve. Serve down the middle. Forehand, cross. Back to the forehand of Sinner. To the backhand of RUUSUVUORI. Backhand into the bottom of the net. All right. A little bit better. Something. Deuce. Just trying to hold on here. Early stages. He can still settle in. Just early stages. Lexi, Casper must be playing golf now. Really. Everyone's going to be at Wimbledon, and he's just going to be on the ground, like a couple of blocks down on the golf course. MDT Mountain Daylight Time. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. No, that's cool. It's cool. Yeah, everyone watching from different parts of the world, but I like that. I love it. Advantage to Sinner. Vantage center. He needs to be solid on serve. Like I said, he won 95% of first serve points won in Miami. He was being ultra aggressive there. His pace just way too much for RUUSUVUORI. 1-1. Center holds. No early dangers. Still settling in. No early dangers. We are still settling in. 1-1. Grass just beginning, but I'm personally very excited for grass. I'm excited for grass. I like this part of the season. It's kind of a novel, short part of the season. I wish it was a couple weeks longer, but I love this part of the season. It's the part I grew up with. It was always my favorite. The first couple matches I ever watched were at Wimbledon. Murray Gasquet 2008 Wimbledon, the first match I ever watched, clips of a match I ever watched. So I grew up loving Wimbledon, and Wimbledon is Wimbledon's my tournament. Yeah, I love the grass, so excited to watch. And Sinner is one of the main guys people are talking about as a prospect for the grass, but he only just won his first grass match outside of Wimbledon this week. So he's still new, still inexperienced, but let's see what he can do. He needs to improve that serve to probably be a very, very big contender for the title. Backhand goes wide, and it is 15-all. 15-15. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Labima Open quarterfinals. Center RUUSUVUORI. It's where you want to be. It's where you want to be. Goes long. The return from Sinner. 30-15 for Emil RUUSUVUORI. Emil RUUSUVUORI so far is 16-14 on the season. Didn't have a great start to the season. Hasn't had a fantastic clay season, although he's lost to some very good players in his last few events. Medvedev, Alcaraz, who went on to become respective champions in Madrid and then in Rome. Excuse me. Madrid, obviously Carlos winning. Rome, Medvedev got the dub. So he's lost to some good players. Didn't start off the season very well too. Losses to players like Bonzi, O'Connell. But yeah, anyway, RUUSUVUORI is here. He's playing a little bit better now. And yeah, he's been dangerous. He's been dangerous since Miami, where he reached quarterfinals. And grass is going to do him better than clay. He's a 45% win percentage on grass going into this event. And he beat guys like Nakashima and Humbert. He's only playing better on grass. Similar to Sinner. And Sinner went into this event with 44% on grass, by the way. So RUUSUVUORI actually a better grass court record than Sinner. Just keep that in mind. But they've both very small pool of matches and both only starting to show what they really can do on the surface. Hey, what's up, Max? How's it going? We're here in the grass court season. What's up, Max? We got the QualityShot fam in the house. Sinner RUUSUVUORI. That's what I'm talking about. 2-1 for RUUSUVUORI to start off the match. For RUUSUVUORI to start off the match. Did you guys see the Roland Garros recap videos that QualityShot put out? I had a chat with Faison and everybody over Roland Garros. That one was fun. Did y'all watch that? And then also obviously Faison with the GOAT Gil Gross. Gil came onto the channel, spoke with Faison. That was a great video. 2. Let me know if you guys watched that, but I thought it was a great way to kind of put a knot on the clay season and on Roland Garros. A lot of fun for me also to join in, for sure. Sinner about to serve down 1-2. And we're here ready for the grass season. Clay's gone. We're not here for clay. We're here for grass. We're here for the green lawns where tennis started all those years ago. Sinner too good with forehand cross. It's 15-love Sinner. I haven't watched the Medvedev and Manarino match yet. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't either. I didn't watch that one yesterday, and I haven't caught the highlights yet. I want to later today. But yeah, I haven't seen that one either. Actually, I saw the Tsitsipas Gasquet match. I watched almost the entirety of the first set and the end of the third set, but I didn't catch that Medvedev match yet. I didn't catch it live. 15 all now on center serve. 15 all on center serve. But yeah, Medvedev, I don't know. I'm not a guy who doesn't think Medvedev can play well on grass. Although I will be honest. Even before the clay season, I was like, clay seems like it should be better for Medvedev even than grass. Like, I think clay really fits into Medvedev's game if he can just get the footing right on the surface. So if he can move well on the surface and get the pace he needs on clay, then I think clay should be great. And we saw that in Rome. And Medvedev figured out the clay. Grass, I think, is less for him because on grass, you often want to slice, you want to volley well, you want to hit well from right on top of the baseline. That's not really Medvedev's game. The grass really takes away time from Medvedev's game. So I'm not the guy who thinks Medvedev's ever going to win Wimbledon or be like the best grass court player. Although Medvedev is in a habit of proving people wrong, so maybe he will win Wimbledon. But yeah, let's see. Ooh, okay. Low chance for RUUSUVUORI here, 15-30. Backhand cross to the backhand. Down the line from RUUSUVUORI into the net. RUUSUVUORI can't give Sinner anything. He needs to put away shots if he gets them. He needs to put away shots if he gets them. Because he needs to be aggressive. He needs to take his chances, but he can't just be making lousy errors like that. He needs to be aggressive, but he can't just be wild. He needs to be solid because Sinner's not one of these guys where you can just give him anything. 30 all. 30 all here, big point. Big serve into the body. RUUSUVUORI now with the backhand down the middle. Another backhand from Sinner. Backhand cross, it's a good one. One hand backhand on defense from Sinner. Forehand inside out from RUUSUVUORI. Another break point. RUUSUVUORI with a quick start. I was impressed with how RUUSUVUORI played against Humbert and Nakashima, especially against Hugo Humbert. I thought he played very well, very aggressive. His depth was really hurting Humbert. So we'll see if he can do similar against Sinner. He's going to have to be aggressive. He's going to need to push Jannik back. They have similar games, and RUUSUVUORI is going to have to show up and say, I'm not just Sinner light. I'm a guy who's really here to compete. I'm 0-5 versus you, but we had a close one in Miami last year. We're not in Miami where you've beaten me 3 years in a row. You know what? I'm going to try to get this on the grass. First time on grass. Forehand. Cross from Sinner. Another cross from Sinner. Big forehand down the line with RUUSUVUORI. It's what he needs to do. Forehand RUUSUVUORI. Cross court. Forehand from Sinner is wide. It was an impressive kind of get from Sinner, but he hits it wide. 3-1 RUUSUVUORI. 3-1 RUUSUVUORI. Sinner hasn't locked in, and RUUSUVUORI's taking advantage. He's taking advantage. 3-1, quick start for RUUSUVUORI. Let's see if he can maintain this lead. We saw Taylor Fritz, who's a big favorite up in Stuttgart, lose earlier today in straight sets to Fuchsvich. Similar situation here. We'll see. We will see. I did the four-way banter of the QualityShot commentator gathering. Yeah, all the OGs, and then just me, kind of the new guy, but I enjoyed that a lot. It was fun. Definitely check that one out, guys. Roland Garros recap. If you want to tie a little bit of a pretty bow on the clay season, check that one out. Very fun conversation. Very fun conversation. Hey, what's up, Jane? What's up, Lexi? Hey, what's up, Ghost? Hey, what's up, Ghost? Thanks for listening in. RUUSUVUORI with the lead. Ooh, big forehand. The depth really hurting Sinner, too. It hurt Humbert, and it's hurting Sinner. 15 love for RUUSUVUORI. Wow. Wow. Oh, and Stefano Tsitsipas. Not a great one yesterday against Gasquet, but flowers to Gasquet. He played well yesterday. Gasquet played well yesterday. Flowers to Humbert, but not a great one for Tsitsipas. His game seems like it should be great for grass, but he just can't pull it together on the surface. He really can't pull it together on the surface. I'm so glad grass season is here. Peace, QualityShot Times fam. That's it. Welcome to the grass. We made it. Welcome to the grass. Joko's run to Wimby could include no grass experts. Yeah. What's up, Sean? Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's just true. Nadal's not there, which is obviously the big one. Federer is obviously not there because don't even have to say it. Don't want to say it. And who else is there? Murray. He could play Murray, but I don't think most expect at this point Murray has a shot. Cilic isn't playing. There are guys like Taylor Fritz, Jannik Sinner, Alcaraz, Holger Rune could figure it out on the surface. It could be some random guy who's dangerous on grass who kind of shows up in a big match, like Fearless Jan-Lennard Struff, Yibing Wu, like just some random guy who shows up in a big match could just like come out of nowhere and cause the shock of a lifetime. But if we're talking realistically, this is the biggest a favorite that a 36-year-old ever will be at a major. This guy's 36 and he's like the 99% winner to take the title because nobody else is realistically thinking who can beat him. Ojay Aliassim in some version of reality where he hasn't had a horrible start to the season. I don't know who it could be. So I'm right there with you, Sean. It's Djokovic's to lose. All the way. 40-15 RUUSUVUORI, quick start. Big serve out wide to the forehand of Sinner. Backhand is long from Sinner. Quick start, and not a quick start for Jannik. 4-1 for RUUSUVUORI. 4-1 for RUUSUVUORI. Is Griekspoor a grass expert? He's playing well. I haven't seen much of Griekspoor on grass. I know he's very good on clay courts and hard courts. He obviously got the hard court title earlier this year, but even though clay season wasn't amazing for him, he actually prefers clay courts. And in challengers, he has an incredible record in challengers. He's 9-4 on hard courts in finals, 9-4, same exact record in clay courts in finals. So he's very, very good on clay courts and hard courts. But on grass courts, I'm actually not sure. But I think his game would do decent for grass. I don't think he'll be the biggest danger ever, but he seems to be playing well. He's just been in great form all year. When you're in a form like Griekspoor was earlier this year, given he's healthy, which he wasn't for most of the clay season, if you're in a form like Griekspoor, then that form is going to translate to other surfaces. There's a time where he only lost to Rublev, Andrei Rublev, Novak Djokovic, Jannik Sinner, Stefanos Tsitsipas, and Andrei Rublev. He was 13-5 on the season. Those were his 5 losses. So Griekspoor is playing great. He could be playing anywhere. It's kind of like Medvedev. He won Rome just out of nowhere. If you're in a form like that and really going up a tier in your level of play and your your results, it doesn't matter where you're playing. You're gonna pick it up and really kind of find a way on any surface, I think. And there are some surfaces that'll do your game worse, but yeah, you'll find a way. So what's up, Dutchy? What's up, Sylvain? Sinner win. Well, right now he's losing. He's losing, Sylvain. Right now he's losing. But it's a tennis match, and it's Jannik Sinner. And Jannik Sinner is a great competitor. And I still got Sinner pulling it out. But right now, momentum is 100% with RUUSUVUORI. No doubt about it. And he's playing much better than Sinner. So, playing much better than Sinner. What video, Anthony? The recap of the Novak Casper match. No. There was a live stream that I did with Faison, Patrick, and David, the QualityShot fam. Everybody in the stream where we talked about the Roland Garros, the women's side, men's side, just everything about Roland Garros. If you go to the live section, QualityShot Tennis will be right there. So check it out, guys. And also check out the video with Gil Gross. Check out video with Gil as well. Brits are in the semis of Nottingham. First time in WTA history, 4 Brits in the quarterfinals of a WTA event. That's crazy. Good to see over there. Love to see the big 4 tennis nations doing well, especially in women's tennis. They've been dying. Other than Raducanu at the U.S. Open, it was like a lake in the middle of a desert for British women's tennis. That's good to see. It's good to see. Serve into the body. RUUSUVUORI can't get out of the way. Love that. 30-15. Body serves. Underrated. Hitting to the body. Underrated. Hitting down the middle. Hitting hard down the middle. Underrated. You gotta love a switch up. You don't want to do it all the time. But that switch up. It's a good switch up. I like the stream of the 4 of you talking, Anthony. I appreciate it, Dutchy. Love it. Yeah, it was so much fun. Just kind of talking about like different, just different stuff about tennis. It was a lot of fun chatting with those guys. A lot of fun chatting with those guys and kind of sharing my own thoughts and essentially talking with other big fans of tennis. So you just gotta love it. Passionate fans of tennis. If you're a passionate fan of tennis, this is where you want to be. 4015. Don't forget to like and sub, guys. Quality Shot Tennis. 4015. Serve is long into the backhand of RUUSUVUORI. Serve into the backhand of RUUSUVUORI again, but RUUSUVUORI hits it long, 4-2. 4-2, better serving from Sinner. Sinner needs to serve well, and RUUSUVUORI, what I said RUUSUVUORI needs to do is what he's done. He's just taken the aggressive. He's taken the aggression on and really dictated play, and Sinner needs to serve well so he can dictate, and he needs to return well. So, RUUSUVUORI only won 30% of second serve points in Miami. It was because Sinner was crushing second serve returns. He needs to do the same thing here. Needs to do the same thing here, and you'll hope that RUUSUVUORI's first serve percentage gets lower and stays low. But right now, first serve to the forehand of Sinner out wide. Sinner hits it long. 15 love. So, no, okay, nice, Lexi. Yeah. Check that conversation out. It was a fun one. Check it out. Check it out. Serve out wide to the backhand of Sinner. Hits the top of the net. Goes back on his side. 30 love. Net decides. Point goes to the net decided. The point will go to RUUSUVUORI. 30 love. 4-2. 4-2. What's up, guys? Join in for the stream. Sean, apart from the four who were on yesterday, are there other commentators as well? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Quality Shot's got more too. Those are, yeah, you've seen David's been on a lot of streams this year. I've loved watching some of his streams. Shout out David. Yeah, he holds it down on his. Big forehand winner, 40 love for RUUSUVUORI. Quick 40 love for RUUSUVUORI. Yeah, we got some other ones. Liam as well. Is about we've got 7 or 8 guys who commentate. So those were 4 of the big ones, but there are other ones as well. And I don't want to try to name all of them because I'm going to leave someone out. But we've got a few people commentating for sure. But those were 4 of some of the biggest ones, or some of the most who have done some more recent streams for Quality Shot for sure. So it was good to see. Backhand down the middle, center, forehand shank, way up into the sky. Way up into the sky, 5-2. Center looking a little bit, I don't know, upset. I guess he should be. Or a little bit worried, I guess is the right way. Not super worried, but he just had that look on his face like, wow, RUUSUVUORI really brought it. Center's going to have to step up big time. He'll have to step up. He'll have to step up. Diego RUUSUVUORI. Yeah, right now RUUSUVUORI's in the lead. Emil is in the lead, and let's see how that lead, let's break down the lead that he's got. I'm sure the serve stats are going to show a lot of the story here. Yep, that's it. Oh my god, that's insane. I knew he was doing crazy on first serve. I knew RUUSUVUORI was doing crazy on first serve. I thought it would be like 13 of like 18 or something, but this is crazy. 15 of 15, 100% first serve points won for RUUSUVUORI. 100% out of 15 first serve points is crazy. Wow, 71% for Sinner, which honestly isn't even that bad, but RUUSUVUORI is nailing him. Second serve points won, 3 of 6. So first serve percentage is pretty good too, right? Yeah, first serve percentage, 71%. Only 6 second serve points. Doing very good on serve. Doing very good on serve. Winners to errors. Winners to errors count. We got that. I'm not showing it here. That's fine. It's all good. That's crazy. Wow. Wow, wow. Serve stats. It's telling the story so far, and it's letting RUUSUVUORI dictate. It is letting RUUSUVUORI dictate the play. Wow. The crowd is settling in. I'm sure more people around the grounds want to join in, seeing that RUUSUVUORI is up 5-2, probably checking scores on their phone or seeing scoreboards across the grounds. Like, oh wow, RUUSUVUORI is beating Sinner. 2022 Wimbledon quarterfinalist Sinner took 2 sets off of Djokovic. Currently losing this one. Let's see if he can pick up. I'm sure now he'll mentally lock in and see he needs to pick it up. And trust me, Sinner is not done with this first set. Sinner is not done with this first set. Sinner, the first set might go to RUUSUVUORI, but Sinner is not done with it. Trust me. Sinner, even when Sinner is down in sets, he looks down and out, he will compete hard. Sinner is one of those guys. He will compete hard, and he is not thinking about the second set. We'll see if he can do something, but he's not thinking about the second set yet. 30-15, though. RUUSUVUORI gets the point with a backhand error from Sinner. Too many errors from Sinner. Too many errors from Sinner. Max N, I hope Sinner can win the second set. Yep. Yeah, I hope Sinner can do something here and pick up his game. I hope Sinner can do something in that second set. Big serve out wide to the backhand return of RUUSUVUORI. RUUSUVUORI on defense, can't get to the shot. Forehand, inside in from Sinner is too good. 45, 40-15. 40-15 for Jannik. Let's see if Jannik can get something going here. Come on, Jannik. Pick it up. Pick it up. I don't want to see you throw away this first set. I want to see you fight. Fight. Get some momentum going into the second set. That's it. Max said, never have I ever participated in Fan Slam. I've never participated in specifically Fan Slam, but I've done a lot of different tennis bracket stuff. I love that stuff. Love that stuff. All right, 5-3. Here comes the real one. RUUSUVUORI with some quick service games. I got a feeling that this one might not be so easy. RUUSUVUORI's going to be feeling the nerves. And RUUSUVUORI's not one of these guys who never kind of feels the nerves. He can feel the nerves, so let's see what he can do. But so far, he's hitting a big pace off the ball. He's hitting his spots while hitting depth off his shots. It's looking like a contender at this grass season if he plays like how he has so far. Sinner back and return. Nothing on it, though. Sinner usually so good off back and return. That was just a nothing shot. Nothing shot from Sinner. 15 love. Jane, also, Emil cannot sustain this level versus Carlos. Yeah, they played in Madrid. That's right. Yeah, Madrid versus Carlos. And he was up 3. Yeah, he was just in the zone on the clay. Yeah, he could not sustain the level. Let's see. Maybe it'll be a similar situation. It was a sudden to break up, and then it was that turning point. Long deuce game in the second set. Carlos turned it around. Flipped a switch. Flipped a switch. 30 love now for RUUSUVUORI. Looking like he's about to finish out this first set. Sinner back in return is lobbed up high to the backhand. RUUSUVUORI. Sinner back in on defense. Forehand cross is wide long from RUUSUVUORI. 30-15. Let's see what Jannik can do. Come on, Jannik. Let's get something going. Big serve out wide is wide. Second serve. Serve to the backhand of Jannik. Cross. Great backhand returns. The first one we've seen. First real sign of Jannik hitting through his shots, hitting through the court. He needs to play confidently and take his chances. RUUSUVUORI's been the better one at taking his chances so far. And Sinner's paid for it. RUUSUVUORI's taken the aggression on, and he's shown he's trying to win his first set off Sinner outside of their one match that they played in Miami last year, where RUUSUVUORI, I believe, had a match point as well. Tight third set tiebreaker, so let's see. Can RUUSUVUORI take another set? It's been 4 straight set matches for Sinner and a very, very tight match in Miami where Sinner did not serve well and RUUSUVUORI played great. Let's see if Sinner can start serving better and come back in this first set. 30-all. Sinner back and return to the forehand. RUUSUVUORI, big forehand. Cross court. Ooh, big backhand cross, but he misses it. That's what it's the crazy thing about Sinner and his athleticism. He can just redirect this pace out of nowhere. We saw it off a forehand, didn't work on the back end. Set point for RUUSUVUORI. Slightly better signs for Sinner to go into the second set. I have Sinner as the favorite for sure going into the second set, but momentum was with RUUSUVUORI almost the whole way through. RUUSUVUORI just a better player. I don't know if he's still lost a point on first serve. We'll see on the stats. Return long from Sinner. 6-3 RUUSUVUORI. Wow. We're getting at least a 3-set contest from this one. Or a straight setter from RUUSUVUORI, but we're getting something. We're getting something that a lot of people didn't expect. We are seeing something. Stay with us, guys. And by us, I mean me, because I'm the only one here, but stay with me, guys. Don't leave. Please. It's nice seeing Scandinavian countries doing well in tennis. Yeah, absolutely. Holger Rune, Casper Ruud. It's great to see right at the top of the sport. And we saw it in that one quarterfinal. Roland Garros wasn't the highest level quarterfinal this year, but they played an amazing match over in Rome. I think that could develop into a very interesting rivalry. Wasn't now like 5-1 Casper. Rune is going to try to lean it more towards his side. They're both still young guys. Could be almost Federer Nadal-esque in how they do it. Sorry, I think I froze up for a little bit there. Back now. It could be almost like Federer Nadal-esque, where Nadal was up like 5-1 and Federer tried to come back a little bit. Runa's going to try to bring it back. We'll see. Still early stages in the rivalry. Lexi, no, Sinner, what do you do? I don't know. Sinner is not playing his game. Better signs in the last few games, but yeah. I didn't see Sinner in the Netflix doc that he got cursed as well somehow. I mean, I don't know. I'm fine with him not being in the break point. I don't care. I'm all good. Stay away from the curse, Jannik. That being on the show is the curse. Only one player who was in that show made the 4th round in the Australian Open, and it was Ojei Aliassime who lost to Lehechka in the 4th round. Nobody made it to the quarterfinals. Breakpoint is a curse. Outright curse. Don't join Breakpoint. Don't join Breakpoint if you want to keep winning. Sinner knows what's up. I haven't heard about Sinner in the Netflix documentary yet. Yeah, I haven't heard that either. I know that Tiafoe is going to be gonna have a big episode about him at the U.S. Open. Big story there. Tiafoe, I mean, I think that's going to be a great episode for sure. Because Tiafoe really did show like a really... He was a very flashy, kind of entertaining player at the U.S. Open, so that could be a good episode. And Sinner obviously was a big part of the U.S. Open last year too, so we could see him there. Let's see. We'll see. All right, 15 love here for Sinner. Trying to get a quicker start and do better on first serve. Do better on serve in general. Forehand cross. Backhand out Sinner cross. Backhand cross to the center back. And Sinner is just looking, he's not looking like he's moving his best. Sinner looks heavy. He doesn't really look himself. He's not really hitting through his shots. I don't know. RUUSUVUORI's been the better player, but Sinner is just not looking himself. Just not looking himself. Big forehand, RUUSUVUORI to the forehand squash out of Sinner, goes long. 15-30. 15-30 for Jannik. $15-30 on Jannik's serve for RUUSUVUORI. Can RUUSUVUORI do something here? If he gets up a serve and a break, man, what is happening to Sinner? Sinner needs to pick it up. He needs to pick it up. His kind of little, who often people say is kind of a copy of him. He's showing it's not just a copy. Maybe he can compete with Sinner too when he's playing like this on the grass. Let's see. Sinner needs to pick it up. Serve down the middle, backhand from RUUSUVUORI. Another backhand RUUSUVUORI into the forehand of Sinner cross. Forehand down the line from RUUSUVUORI is wide. And center just needs to keep making RUUSUVUORI hit shots, because we've seen a few of those shots where RUUSUVUORI goes for a little bit too much. RUUSUVUORI's been good at getting the depth on his shots, and that's hurt center. But as long as center stops making errors and plays aggressively, but also just keeps it in, then we'll see it good. It's really about who can get the depth on their shots. If center can start getting depth on his shots, then RUUSUVUORI will stop getting depth on his shots. It's all about depth in this one. Backhand into the net from RUUSUVUORI. It's 40-30. Better from center. Gets something going. He just hasn't had gotten a hold into this match. Hasn't gotten a hold into this one. Big forehand inside out is a winner, 1-0. Center's not going down a break. Not going down a break. Still some little bit of momentum for center. Anything. 1-0. It's been all RUUSUVUORI. Center needs to pick up. He needs to pick up fast. 100% first serve points won still for RUUSUVUORI. Let's see if that keeps up on this next service game. That is an unreal stat against one of the better returners in the world. Crazy. We'll see more of that on grass courts than clay courts, obviously. Better first serve points won percentage because the courts play quicker, all of that. But it's just like, still crazy. 100% first serve points won. Try stepping out onto a grass court or on any court and being 100% first serve points won against Jannik center. That is insane. 0-1 RUUSUVUORI. First serve into the net. But he can't win a first serve point one if he doesn't make the first serve in. Second serve. Backhand, RUUSUVUORI into the backhand of center. Forehand, RUUSUVUORI, cross. The forehand cross of center. Forehand, inside in from RUUSUVUORI. Forehand cross into the net. RUUSUVUORI looking a little bit tighter, making a little bit more errors. A few more errors, left 15. A few more errors and weird shot decisions. Left 15. Let's see what happens. I'm smelling something for center. Picking up on a little bit of a scent. I hope center gets it too. Serve down the lines, too good from RUUSUVUORI, 15-all. I hope center doesn't make it a tie break of the second set. Yeah, I hope center can break in one of these games and then do solid enough on serve. And like I said earlier, it's something else to watch. Center's made a little bit of an adjustment on his serve where he puts the leg up a little bit as he serves. I think that could help. His serve motion always looks a little bit awkward to me. I think it could help. Kind of reverting back to an old service motion he had. He made like a lot of different changes, like late 2021, early 2022. That was one of them. A lot of them helped. But I think he's trying this again. Let's see anyway in any case. If kind of the leg up on the service motion can help out. 30-15 for Emil. Back in return goes long from center. Big serve into the backhand return of center. Forehand now from center into the forehand RUUSUVUORI. Backhand from center cross to the backhand cross of RUUSUVUORI. Center staying in it. He's rallying better, hitting through his shots better. Backhand, center cross to the RUUSUVUORI backhand down the line. Center into the net. 1-1. 1-1, but center hitting a little bit better. He just needs to keep that up. Can he do it? Let's see. See if he can do it. 1 game all. 1-1. 1-1. Join into the stream, guys. It's where you want to be. Quarterfinal of the Labima Open. Center versus RUUSUVUORI. Center versus center light. Center versus center light. It's how we're branding it. But center light has shown up the better player so far. He's trying to show he's not just this kind of similar game style to Jannik center. That's how a lot of people think of him. But he's a very impressive player. Can get crazy power out of nowhere. So far, he's dictating. He's being aggressive. Very athletic, great player. See what happens. Forehand down the line from center. Catch the boot. Oh, it's long. It's long. Left 15. Love 15 for RUUSUVUORI, just long on the baseline. Love 15. See what the Finnish player can do. Jannik Sinner, of course, a 21-year-old Italian player. Emil RUUSUVUORI, 24 years old from Finland. And the Finnish player hits the forehand return into the net, 15-all. 1 point for Italy. Finland does not get the point there, 15-all. It would be wild if people like commentated tennis matches, like calling for different countries. 1 point to Italy, 15-all. Big serve is out from center. Back to this. Second serve. Second serve for Italy. Serve, cross, out wide. Backhand now to the deuce side. Forehand from center. Cross court. Too good. Too good from center. 30-15 for Jannik. 30-15 for Jannik. He's playing a little bit better. Hitting a little bit better through these shots. And he's looking like he's rallying better. RUUSUVUORI's not just being the aggressive player, really taking control. Sinner's dictating a little bit better. Dictating a little bit better. 30-15. Can Sinner do something? Sinner looked so promising at Wimbledon last year, but he's still inexperienced on grass. Jannik is still inexperienced on grass. Hopefully he can, have a few more lessons on the surface, get a little bit, better movement on the surface, play a bit more on the surface, and I'm hoping for a good run at Wimbledon this year. I'm not relying on it, but I'm hoping for it. Kick serve out wide to the backhand, RUUSUVUORI. Now backhand from center cross court. Backhand down line from RUUSUVUORI. It's a good one. That pace out of nowhere. Backhand from center. Still in down the middle. Weird rally. You'll see that on grass. Forehand cross, but it's long. It's long. 40-15 for center. Better to start out the second set. Better to start out the second set from center. Can he keep it up? They almost look the same, too. They play the same and they look the same, I swear. I'm not making it up. It's uncanny. Center into the forehand. Return of RUUSUVUORI. Ooh, big backhand cross court from RUUSUVUORI. 40-30. RUUSUVUORI said, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. It's 40-30. Still another game point for Jannik. That was a great backhand. I mean, how do you do that? The just utter pace that he got from that shot using his legs to really kind of get the pace on that shot cross court. He can get this just random pace out of nowhere. And it's better when he's not hitting it down the middle. He's really hitting corners, getting it deep into the court. The where he's positioning the shots is really doing the damage, not the pace today. The pace, we see that a lot with RUUSUVUORI. Where he's hitting the shots is doing the damage against Sinner, who hasn't really showed up at his best either. Big lob up high, lands on his side. 2-1 for Sinner. Sinner escapes. I don't know, but he holds. 2-1. Holds for 2-1. Wow, RUUSUVUORI turned up today. I think so. RUUSUVUORI showed up really good. 100% on first serve points won. 100% on first serve points won is crazy. When do you see that? That's insane. Let's see how many he's had now. It's got to be like 20, 21. Check the stats here. How many first serve points has RUUSUVUORI played? He's won all of them. 20 for 20 on first serve points. And he's really hit, like I was just kind of saying, he's been hitting very deep, been hitting the corners, obviously hitting very fast. And Sinner just hasn't really shown up today, but RUUSUVUORI's shown up big time, so. Interesting one here. We are about 45 minutes into this one. Quarterfinal, Labima Open, Sinner versus RUUSUVUORI. RUUSUVUORI started off way the better player. Sinner a little bit better in these rallies and on serve towards the end of this set and to start out the second set. But RUUSUVUORI, rock solid on first serve. Sinner hasn't had much of a hold into his service games. He hasn't served particularly well. And rallies, it's been all RUUSUVUORI, who's gotten great depth and pace on his shot. So, but Sinner a little bit better to start off. Sinner needs to be dictating. He needs to be dictating. Come on, Sinner. Or, yeah. Center right now losing. Let's go center for a comeback. Let's go center for a comeback. Let's go. So-called contenders for Wimbledon need matches under their belt in the grass court season if they want to challenge Djokovic. Absolutely. I mean, we need that's why we need a longer grass court season, so we can get these younger guys who've only played Sinner's still only played like 10 matches in his career on grass. Even Challenger Tour doesn't have many grass court events. There's so little grass court to play, and then you play against Djokovic, who's played like 150 matches on grass court, won Wimbledon 100 times. It's like, how are we expecting these players to have any kind of shot against Djokovic? It's like we're setting them up for failure by not having a longer grass court season. We need a longer grass court season, I think, for sure. And also, it's just, and with Nadal out, the 5-time Wimbledon finalist who made semis last 3 times, Nadal's not even playing. And who else is in contention? Alcaraz and Medvedev, the 2 other best players this year, we're not really the most confident in them on grass courts. And then who else do we have? We have Taylor Fritz, who obviously is a great prospect eventually for American tennis, but he's not Rafa Nadal or Roger Federer or like even Juan Martín del Potro, one of these guys who we look at and are like, oh, he really could get to the final, do something big this year. He's great, and I'm personally very high on him. I won't even be shocked if he reaches the semis or the final. But I just, it's like, who's even there? Ojay Aliassim's usually good on grass, but where is he? Kyrgios looked weird. It's like, wow, we need more grass. Get these players some experience. Can we just have one more, like add an extra month of grass this year so somebody has a chance against Djokovic? It's not looking great. Jannik Sinner, one of the biggest prospects. I like to see it, but yeah, we need longer grass. Faison, you're right about that. Yeah. They need more matches under their belt in the grass. 100%. Yep. Yeah, 100%. Totally. We need it. We need them to play more grass so we feel like the predictability factor is not like, it's like, okay, Djokovic, calendar year Grand Slam at the US Open, which by the way will be very exciting for me. I've been obsessed with calendar Grand Slam since I've been watching tennis, so that'll be very exciting. I think he has an even better shot than he did in 2021, whatever, when also the Olympics happened. But I don't know. We'll see. U.S. Open obviously going to be still very difficult. Wimbledon, high favorite. U.S. Open is not as big of a favorite, but let's see. 100%. My opinion, I'd say it should be 1/3 clay, 1/3 hard, 1/3 grass. Okay, I like to see it. Yeah, I mean, at least more grass. If not 1/3, at least more. We definitely need more. And it is one of the I want them to experience with more surfaces. I know carpet was banned. The more variety, the better. We're seeing like a homogenization of hard courts where everything is becoming quicker. Let's get away from that. Do we want tennis to get better or not? Everybody says tennis is boring. We're going to make it all the same. Hey, the guys who are kind of saying that tennis isn't a real sport and aren't really respecting tennis are saying that tennis is boring. Let's make it all the same, guys. Let's make it all the same hard courts. That'll make people respect tennis. That'll make it grow as a sport. It's like, what are we doing? We need more grass courts. We need more variety. We need to keep it fresh. Get the switch ups happening. I'm more grass. More grass. Yeah, first step's more grass. Only way to see more specialists and more varied skills. Absolutely. Absolutely. Totally agree. Grass is weird. It's novel. The weird bounces. Clay has weird bounces too, but it's like, it's a weird surface, but I love it. And it's the oldest surface. It's the oldest surface. And it's the oldest event, Wimbledon's. The most prestigious, some would say. I think really all 4 Grand Slams should be seen as like the most prestigious because they're all worth the same. But, it's like we need more grass. It's weird to only have Wimbledon as this like big grass event with some 250s around it. We need more grass. 15 all, 2-2. Big serve into the forehand return. RUUSUVUORI returning very well. Slice to the backhand volley from Sinner is long. 15-30. RUUSUVUORI trying to get another lead here. But yeah, absolutely. Grass really brings out parts of the tennis game that clay and hard courts don't. Net, volleying, aggressive on the baseline. That's why Federer could dominate so well for so long. Touch. All of these things. The crafty play. And, we need more grass. And I love all of it. I love clay too, but 1/3 hard, 1/3 grass, 1/3 clay. I know some people wouldn't be for it, but I'd be down. I'd be down, but certainly we need more. Certainly we need more of it. Get some of the U.S. hardcore tournaments as grass, tournaments with historically good weather. That's a good shout too. There's some weird, like, yeah, there's some different things we could do for sure to really change it around. That's an interesting idea. I actually haven't even thought about that. I know Newport is a tournament that's on grass too, but absolutely. I mean, I'm just as a person, I'm very much for change. Like, I'm just very okay with change. And especially in like when it's so obvious we need it. Like, we shouldn't just be changing things around to change it. I didn't like the change when they took away extended five setters or something like that. But just adding more grass court events, I think it's great. I think it's great, and that's an interesting proposition as well. By the way, I'm looking at this. RUUSUVUORI now with the break, 6-3, 3-2, exact same score as he held against Alcaraz on clay. Now he holds against Sinner on grass courts. Can RUUSUVUORI put this away now? James, Emil is so good. Can he keep it up, though, and finish it off? Can he keep it up, though, and finish it off? Sean, could a new surface be introduced? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's so many different kinds of, like, things that they could try out. Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think in the next 10 years we'll see a surface have as much kind of weight behind it have as many hard courts, grass courts, and clay courts as there are. But yeah, a new surface could be introduced too. New surface, Play-Doh. I always like ice courts. Play them on ice. Injury Central. Injury Central. James, is Sinner have a chance to win? Yes. Sinner has a chance to win. Don't count out Sinner just yet, James. Don't count him out. It's a good question, though. It's been all RUUSUVUORI. Big momentum RUUSUVUORI, but don't count Sinner out. RUUSUVUORI historically has had trouble putting away leads, and he can get nervous. And Sinner is a competitor, and he has the motivation to be doing better at this part of the season. So I don't know. We'll see if Sinner can pick it up. He had slightly better level in the last 5-6 games, end of the first set, start of the second set. Sinner has a chance, and Sinner is the big favorite in this match before the match started. So, but wow, Sinner needs to pick up because this is sad showing for Sinner off the back of a disappointing result at Roland Garros. Ghost of Gerald Lice, I like grass. I wish we had more, but nobody's building grass or clay tennis courts in the hood. Just don't know enough to speak about this, to be honest. But I mean, but in terms of just grass courts, we need to build more grass courts. There's not enough grass courts, period. And there's not enough clay courts in where I live in America. So anyway, we need to build more clay. We need more grass. We need more variety. We really do. So that's it. That's it. The floor is lava. Just a tournament in Hawaii. Love 15 for Sinner. Sinner trying to get the break back here. Ooh, great backhand return on the defense. Backhand from Sinner is long. 15 all. 15 all. Dachi snow tennis could be a big hit. My God. That'd be ridiculous. I'm down. I'm down. Let's try it. Let's try it. Be cold. 15 all for RUUSUVUORI on his serve. Can Sinner get a quick break back? Big serve down the line. Did it hit? It was close. Right on that center line. Challenge coming. Challenge coming. Over here. Sinner's in trouble. That's it. Sinner's in trouble. I don't know. It said challenge, but it's not showing the challenge. I think there's a bit of a glitch. Sinner's looking up. There's a challenge, but there's no challenge showing up. This can happen. I think that automated line calls is great. This is one thing I like the technology to be used for, but this can happen with technology. So I don't know. What are they saying? They cannot show the replay, so the original call stands. It was called out. So second serve for RUUSUVUORI. RUUSUVUORI arguing with. Crowd was a bit quick to boo there and whistle, but RUUSUVUORI just a quick word with the chair back to serve. Let's see if that affects him on the second serve. Quit. Lot of a break between first and second serve. A little bit surprised he doesn't get a first serve here, to be honest. But anyway, second serve here. Into the body. Backhand from center. Forehand from center. Right on the baseline. Did he make it? Keeps getting these shots right on the baseline. Cutting it way too close. That's a shot Sinner on a good day would make 10 out of 10 times. 10 out of 10. Today, he's just not making it. 10 out of 10 times, he would do it. Big serve down the line to center forehand return. Jane, we need more cowbell. If we put tennis on snow, Sinner will dominate 30 slams easy. One of the best junior skiers in the world, Jannik Sinner. You guys are funny. You can play snow tennis. The temp of only -5 Celsius. Yeah, like and sub, guys. Here for a time. Surprising result here. Sinner just hasn't really showed up with his best, and RUUSUVUORI has been dominating in these rallies. Big serve down the line's too good. Is RUUSUVUORI still 100% on first serve points won? I gotta check the stats here. I've got to check the stats here. Gotta check the stats here for RUUSUVUORI. What is he on first serve points? 100%, 26 for 26 on first serve points won. Jeez. He hasn't lost a first serve point won in 26 points. That's wild. Center usually so good on return. He hasn't had a chance on first serve. I think it's more RUUSUVUORI serving than returning, but Sinner obviously not the best return ever today. But RUUSUVUORI been great on first serve. Another error from Sinner. A lot of errors from Sinner. Love 15 for RUUSUVUORI. Squeaky. Wow, this is disappointing for Sinner. Disappointing. So many upsets early. Medi, Tsitsipas, Keegs, and now maybe Sinner. I'll tell you who's loving it. Djokovic. Djokovic is loving it. He's not playing an event this week, but he's looking at all these guys on grass and saying, you know what? A fifth Wimbledon in a row is not looking way off. 50-0. Sinner still fist bumping, though. Sinner still believes. Whole world doesn't believe. Sinner still believes. Let's put tennis in the octagon. Doubles matchup. Conor McGregor, Dan Evans versus John Jones and Big Foe. Why not? Let's do it. That'd be fun. I thought it would be fun to have a different tennis event worth something. I don't know what. Maybe kind of a glorified exhibition, kind of like Labor Cup, where it's worth a lot of money. The winner gets money, but it's like you got two players who everybody wants to see play, like let's say Sinner Alcaraz or Tsitsipas Kyrgios, and they go against each other in like a boxing style match. I can't even remember if this is my idea now. I might be ripping this off someone, but it's like they go together because everybody wants to like see them play. So that would be fun. That's an idea that I'm down for. Like seeing two guys that everybody wants to go head to head in this like intense battle. Especially like if it's like Tsitsipas Kyrgios. Don't tell me you don't want to watch that. Okay, here RUUSUVUORI trying to break the match open. Sinner with the first serve winner. Still fist bumping. Sinner believes, but the match, the scoreline, everything going against him. Challenge from RUUSUVUORI, but serve looked in. I think we're going to 30-all here. Yeah, serve caught the back of the line. 30-all. 30-all for Sinner. Can Sinner stay in this match? Rafa Fed had a lot of exhibitions. Absolutely. I'd love to see Fed and Alcaraz or Sinner have an exhibition too. That'd be a blast. Federer, Del Potro, Cilic, Tsonga. I want to see all of those. Federer play a few exhibitions too. Monfils. Backhand to the backhand of RUUSUVUORI. Forehand, Sinner down the middle. Backhand from Sinner. Cross court's better. Needs to hit through these shots. Not getting the depth on him. And RUUSUVUORI is paying. He's paying for it. RUUSUVUORI is hitting the winners. Center's not getting the depth off these ground strokes, and RUUSUVUORI is dictating. Wow, what a statement win from RUUSUVUORI. This would be RUUSUVUORI's first win over Center. 0-5 before this. This is their first time on grass courts. Wow. Going to be very interesting to gauge how Center is on the grass, especially if he loses this, because everybody after Wimbledon last year was the first time he won a match on grass. Let's see. Is Center really as big a prospect on grass as a lot of people, including myself, thought? I still think so, but this is not a good showing for Center, who's really in a bad little streak of results after 3 Masters semifinals in a row. Kind of a bad streak of results for Jannik. Has Monfils played Rune, Carlos, and Center? He's played Alcaraz 2 years in a row in Indian Wells, I believe. Or at least last year, Indian Wells. And has Monfils played Center or Rune? I'm really not sure. I have a feeling he's played Rune, but I don't remember for sure. Maybe they could have played. Oh, Monfils was going to play Rune at Roland Garros if Monfils didn't withdraw. But I don't think he's played Rune or Center. Maybe Center, but he's definitely played Alcaraz. And that is a great shot-making match. Okay, advantage Center. First serve is a let. He'll take 2 more serves. 2 more serves. Maybe a dance floor tennis surface would be nice to play on. That'd be awesome. Medvedev v. Tsitsipas dancing dance floor tennis court. Big what's it called? The crystal ball on the dance floor always shaking, doing the lights. That'd be fun. Dance floor tennis court. Forehand into the forehand center in the net. Can't remember what those are called. Deuce from Center now in this one. Deuce in the second set. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Don't forget to like and sub. It's what you want to see. Anthony on the comms for this one. It's Anthony here on the commentary. Appreciate you guys joining. First part of the grass season. Welcome to the grass. Welcome to the grass. A lot of surprises so far. Can anybody find a way to not let Djokovic just have an easy run at Wimbledon? Can anybody pick up their level and test Djokovic? Man, he said, so you think you can dance. That'd be awesome. Advantage for Center. Advantage for Center. To stay close, because if RUUSUVUORI was up 5-2, a double break, it's over. Center needed that. Ace out wide, 4-3. Ace out wide, 4-3. Center still fist bumping. Center still believes, even if nobody else does. RUUSUVUORI can let up leads. Center will need to compete. He'll need to get better depth on his ground strokes. He'll need to get something on the return. Do better on his own serve. But yeah, I'd love to see Center Alcaraz again. Those dudes always bring the fire. Center Alcaraz is like my favorite thing in the whole world. Center Alcaraz matches are the new Federer Nadal matches, circa 2007, 2008 when they're starting out. Center Alcaraz and the absolute everything that they bring. Center's just absolute, like, Alcaraz is obviously a shot-making powerhouse. He hits insane shots every time he comes onto the court. Just ridiculous play. One of the best, flashiest players we've ever seen. One of the best shot makers we've ever seen. Could end his career, we're calling him the best shot maker we've ever seen. Federer still, for me, is... before Alcaraz came on, for me, Federer was number 1 by miles. But Alcaraz is definitely holding some kind of candle to kind of early Federer when he was coming on tour. For sure. Alcaraz a great shot maker. Alcaraz with the shot making, but Center is an incredibly talented player. Super skilled. Super big power hitter. Alcaraz a little bit more crafty. They have that little bit of a contrast, and they both just bring it. They push the best out of each other. Center, when you play Alcaraz, you know that you have to bring your absolute best. Alcaraz pushes players to their most creative, and that's awesome to see from Center when he's being super creative. Awesome to see from Center when he's being super creative. And Center, obviously, Alcaraz himself says Center pushes me to be my best. So Center just wears you down, takes advantage, dictates, pushes you behind the baseline. Center Alcaraz, super creative, fresh tennis. That's the matchup I want to see. I believe they're tied 3-3 after Miami. I want to see that in a Grand Slam final. Give it to us. Happy to have a little bit of a break away from the matchup, but next time we get it, it's hype. It's going to be hyped. I'm definitely going to be calling for that one somewhere because I'm going to be super hyped commentating for it. Is it only 3 sets? It is best 2 out of 3 sets. I'd like to see Noah McEnroe and Clay Old Man exhibition. That'd be fun. They both bring the energy in slightly different ways. Jannik Noah, very positive energy kind of guy. McEnroe, probably the most positive player of all time, you'd say. Great energy. 30 love from RUUSUVUORI. Sinner 15-all. In the net from RUUSUVUORI, 15-all. Sinner trying to make something happen here. Yep, only 3 sets. Only 3 sets in this one. Sinner trying to make something happen. This is a big point here. Sinner wants to halt RUUSUVUORI's momentum. RUUSUVUORI first serve into the net. That's great for Sinner because RUUSUVUORI hasn't lost a point on first serve yet today. 26 for 26 going into this game, which is mind-boggling. Just mind-boggling. Serve into the backhand of Sinner. Backhand RUUSUVUORI into the backhand of Sinner into the net. 30-15, Sinner, hands on hips. Hands on hips. Feel bad for Sinner if he loses this game. Yeah, I'm super, as a Sinner fan, I'm a bit devastated and disappointed in Sinner if he loses this. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting him to pick it up on the grass. He's on a down slump. Jannik's on a down slump. Regardless what happens this grass season, even the U.S. Open, regardless what happens in the next few months, I'm still expecting Sinner to find something. He's taking his own journey, his own little route, but this would be, yeah. I'd be devastated for Sinner. Not a good showing at all. If RUUSUVUORI wins the set, Sinner will lose the game. Yes, James. So that's this set. This set for RUUSUVUORI. Serve into the backhand of Sinner. Backhand now slice from Sinner into the backhand RUUSUVUORI. Backhand slice from Sinner into the forehand RUUSUVUORI. It's so weird. It's like backwards. RUUSUVUORI is the guy on top of the baseline dictating. I've seen this 5 times before. Play out backwards. Sinner's on the baseline dictating, and it's like I keep thinking RUUSUVUORI is Sinner because Sinner was always on the baseline dictating with the forehand, doing so well, doing better on serve against RUUSUVUORI than he did against most players, doing amazing on return. Everything that Sinner used to do in their past 5 matchups is what RUUSUVUORI is doing now against Sinner. He's just flipping it on its head. Sinner Light is showing that he's the Sinner Omega. RUUSUVUORI has shown up. Obviously, both very similar styles of play. It's almost uncanny, but RUUSUVUORI has shown up today. 0-5 going in. First time on grass. He's shown up. Hits the net. Forehand. Big forehand cross court from Sinner. 40-30. 40-30 from Jannik. Still staying in this game. Jannik, pick it up, Jannik. Pick it up, Jannik. Pick it up. We all want to see it. 3-setter. Jannik playing better. Pushes it deep in the 3rd set. RUUSUVUORI still playing amazing tennis. We want to see it, but Sinner needs to pick up his level. This could turn into an amazing match in some version of something. But right now, it's all RUUSUVUORI still. Sinner wants to get in this game. Good forehand return deep, finally. Forehand cross, great shot from RUUSUVUORI. Forehand squash shot, great forehand down the line. Just too good, RUUSUVUORI. Smash from RUUSUVUORI's too good cross court. Too good from RUUSUVUORI. Too good from RUUSUVUORI. What can you say? And it's 6-3, 5-3. Wow, surprising scoreline versus the guy who got quarterfinals of Wimbledon last year and pushed Novak, got the first 2 sets off Novak, playing amazing tennis. Wow, Sinner's behind now. Don't forget to like and sub, guys. QualityShot Tennis. We'll be here for the remainder of the grass court season. Welcome to the grass. Welcome to the grass, and it's surprising so far. Sinner down 6-3, 5-3. A little bit better on return in that game, but it might be a little bit too late. We'll see. I'm expecting Sinner to hold, and then we'll see what he has for the 5-4 game, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Man, the transition to grass from clay must be ridiculously difficult. I now understand why Murray decided not to play the French. Very wise. Absolutely. I really like that decision for Murray. I liked him playing the clay to get match play in, stay fit, but it's what he was missing last year to play a lot of matches, but missing Roland Garros was a great decision for Murray. Getting confidence from challengers. I'm sure he'll play some 500s on the grass. I think he made a final last year. Got injured against Berrettini in a final, I remember last year. So I'm sure he'll play a few events. Challenge from RUUSUVUORI, I believe, on a Sinner serve. Or no, it's just called out. Serve is out from center. Love 15. Center needs to do something here. Kick serve into the backhand, RUUSUVUORI. Center, forehand, inside in. RUUSUVUORI backhand wide, 15 all. 15 all. We have to admit, the grass courts are just aesthetically very, very pretty. It's beautiful. It is goddamn beautiful, guys. Grass courts, are you kidding me? That's what I'm talking about. People trying to take away grass courts. It's just beautiful. Take in the sights. Take in the sights. Take in the sights. In a sport with, like, I don't know, grass just brings out the best contest, the best shot making from tennis for me. Wimbledon always with such amazing matches. The fast tennis always makes players have to bring their best level. At the lowest level, grass court tennis might not be the most fun to watch, kind of awkward points, but at the highest level, where players are so high level, so good at adapting to fast and difficult conditions, it brings out such good shot making, such good matches. It's just fun to watch, beautiful courts. RUUSUVUORI error, 30-15. Center will want that in the next game. RUUSUVUORI to really stop dictating, hitting more errors. Max M, if only center was a smooth operator in this match and make it easy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Crosscore Tennis? What's up? How's it going? Nice talking. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, we had a good chat the other day, for sure. Thanks for joining. Center in trouble here. Center is in trouble here. You might have joined for just the last little bit of this match, or can center make this an epic three-setter? It might all depend on the 5-4 game. Might all depend on the 5-4 game. But yeah, what's up, David? Thanks for joining in. Big serve out wide is long. Second serve for the Italian. Big serve into the body. Ooh, right past center on the return. Blasted it. Statement return from RUUSUVUORI going into this last game. RUUSUVUORI's this guy who can get nervous. He can let up leads, but huge return from and just catches center's racket. Just catches center's racket, tries to pick up the shot, but too much pace on it. Too much pace on it. Wow. Come on, center. Make something of this. Make something of this. And don't lose the service game, center. I would be mega disappointed. My God. Second serve from Jannik. Serve into the backhand return of RUUSUVUORI. Forehand is long from center. Let's go center. 5-4. Come on, center. Give us something. Hit through your shots. Get the depth we're used to seeing on the ground strokes. Get the returns in. RUUSUVUORI's 100% first serve points won in the whole match. He's like 30 for 30 on first serve points won. Center, you're an amazing returner. Return. Center, RUUSUVUORI is serving great, but he's no Isner. Center, return. Please, center, return better, and please return to us and make this a match. Return, center. Please. 5-4 game. Can center step it up? Zalkraz not playing any grass tourneys before Wimbledon. Surely not. He's scheduled into Stuttgart. Or not, sorry, not Stuttgart. One of the events, maybe Halle, maybe Queens. He's scheduled into one of them, and he's playing the Boodles exhibition on the grass also. Either the week before Wimbledon, a couple weeks before Wimbledon. So, yeah, Queens. Yes, Queens, I think. I believe it's Queens. Yeah. But he was set to play Queens last year, then didn't. Interesting. Alcaraz will do well with a lot of match play on grass. So I hope he enters into grass court events. I didn't like that for him before Wimbledon last year. Thought that was a weird decision last year. So hope he plays some grass events, does Carlos. All right, let's go. 5-4, RUUSUVUORI about to try to serve it out in a very surprising result. He's just been dictating the rallies. 100% first serve points won. Center hasn't been doing very good on first serve. Forehand to forehand, RUUSUVUORI's been winning all of them pretty much. RUUSUVUORI's just been winning the rallies, and you can't have that against center. Center needs to dictate. First serve, another first serve point one. Still 100% on first serve points one. 15 love. Center back and return into the ground. 15 love. Center needs to step up right now. Get that killer instinct. Get that fight. We've seen center fight. We haven't really seen him grit down recently. We need to see it again. Come on, Jannik. Give us something. Dutchy, center lost his game mojo. That's it. He needs to get it back. 3 straight Masters semis. Got a title that made the final of Rotterdam. Took a set off Medvedev. He was playing amazing. He's lost it now. He needs to get it back. Backhand, cross into the backhand RUUSUVUORI down the middle. He's in this rally. Forehand from RUUSUVUORI deep on the baseline. Forehand RUUSUVUORI cross. Sinner can't take advantage. Shank forehand wide. Way out into the crowd. Way out into the crowd from Sinner. Sinner might as well be playing from the crowd because he's not in these rallies. Sinner is not on the tennis court in these rallies. 30 love. Wow. 6-3, 5-4 for RUUSUVUORI. Sinner light showing he's not just Sinner light. He can take on the man himself. 30 love from RUUSUVUORI. Big serve down the line and it's 40 love. 40 love from RUUSUVUORI. Sinner needs to pick up on grass as we go into the season. Wow, surprising results on grass. Start off the season super disappointing for Jannik. Disappointing for Jannik. This has been a very weird start to the grass season. Everybody's talking about Taylor Fritz, Jannik Sinner, which is weird in itself as the two guys, both of them could lose in straight sets today. To Fuchsmich and RUUSUVUORI. Big serve out wide is long. RUUSUVUORI could end as 100% first serve points won. That's insane. Against one of the best returners. Grass court's easier than clay, but that's insane. Big serve into the backhand of Sinner. Forehand out from Sinner, cross court. Forehand from RUUSUVUORI. Come on, Sinner. Forehand on the baseline from Sinner. Backhand cross. RUUSUVUORI into the net. Sinner still fist bumping, but you're down 40-15 and 5-4. Sinner, can you do this? Can you do this, Sinner? Let's see. 40-15. This is dire times for Sinner. Ghost is already out. See you, Ghost. This is looking bad for Sinner. It's depressing. Sean, can we do a do-over on this grass season start? Please. Medvedev, Tsitsipas, everyone's out. Fritz, Sinner. I'll take a do-over. Welcome to the grass season, guys. Welcome to the grass. We're doing a do-over. Big first service out from RUUSUVUORI. Wow. All right, guys. We're doing a do-over on grass. Second serve from RUUSUVUORI. Man. Medi made Hala finals last year. Maybe that's where he can bounce back. Yeah, it's possible. We'll see. Yep, serve is out. Challenge. Bit of time between first and second serve. Second serve coming for the Finnish player. 24-year-old from Finland, Emil RUUSUVUORI. Second serve is wide, 40-30. I think there's a challenge here, but that was clearly out. Yeah, there's another challenge coming. Lots of challenges, but it was clearly out. This was very wide. Oh, not as wide as I thought, but it was like a couple millimeters out. Jesus, that looked very wide from. I guess you can't trust the top angle. I'm not watching from a good angle, but it was still out. It was still out. Looked very wide. It did. It did, David. Come on, Jannik. At least take it to deuce. That's it. Come on, Jannik. One more point, but man. All right, let's see what happens. RUUSUVUORI still trying to do a statement win, trying to make it 5-1 against Sinner, their first match on grass. Forehand return to the forehand of RUUSUVUORI out wide. It's looking bad. Lob put up high. RUUSUVUORI fist bumps. And Sinner is out. It's more disappointment for Jannik Sinner. 100% first serve points won from Emil RUUSUVUORI against one of the best returners in the world. Last year, 2 sets up on Novak Djokovic on grass. But Sinner only won his first grass match outside of Wimbledon this week. This week, surprising results in the grass season to start out. Medvedev out. Tsitsipas out. Sinner now out. Medvedev out. Fritz out. I think I said Medvedev twice. Everyone's out. Everyone is out. Crazy. What is this grass season? It's all opening up for Djokovic. The switch between clay to grass is always difficult. And with the highest level of the sport, the top players are going to find a way to be at least challenging on grass. The players who can play well on it. Hurkacz, Fritz. But what a weird start to the season. It's unbelievable, this start. Nearly unbelievable. Don't forget to like and sub, guys. Dutchy, wow, that's right. Any given day for Sunday. Jane, Emil. Yeah, good win for Emil, though. It's a great win for Emil. He served amazing. Amazing forehand dictating statement win from RUUSUVUORI. Nobody's just going to be looking at him as a Sinner light now. Big win for RUUSUVUORI. Maybe the best win of his career? I'm not sure. Could it be the best win of RUUSUVUORI's career? I'm not sure. I'd have to look back, but it's one of them. Big win for RUUSUVUORI to make it to the semifinals of the Libima Open. Thanks, guys, for joining in. It's been Anthony Hirsch here on the commentary. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Commentary Booth on Twitter, at Commentary Booth. But yeah, thanks for joining. Don't forget to like and sub to Quality Shot Tennis. Quality Shot Tennis, where you want to be. But wow, what a weird start to the grass. Sean, it was Jane's fault. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Wow, disappointing for Sinner. Disappointing for Sinner. What a weird result. Sinner just couldn't get depth on his ground strokes. It was backwards. We've seen this 5 times before. All the times it was Sinner dictating the rallies. This time, RUUSUVUORI just out of nowhere, looking like Jannik Sinner, and Sinner looking like RUUSUVUORI. It was all backwards. And today was RUUSUVUORI dictating. It really looked, both styles very similar. Both guys look very similar in almost every imaginable way. And RUUSUVUORI looked like Sinner, and Sinner looked like RUUSUVUORI. And that, I'm not trying to insult RUUSUVUORI by saying that, but Sinner's been the better player so far in their careers and so far in their head-to-head. RUUSUVUORI's only won 2 sets off Sinner, 1 set off Sinner before this match, and it came in Miami. So good win for RUUSUVUORI, more disappointing for Sinner, coming off a second-round loss at Roland Garros, loses his second match at Libima Open on grass. I like Sinner too, to be honest, but he'll have a good next tournament. I hope so, Jane. Let's manifest it. Let's manifest it. Sinner to pick up better results, better momentum. Better momentum. He had great momentum earlier in the season. He was just running with it. He had that Medvedev momentum. Just tournament after tournament after tournament. 3 master semis in a row. Indian Wells, Miami, Monte Carlo. Rotterdam final. Took a set off Medvedev. Then just got a little bit tired, I think. High level final, though, but wow. Wow, 17-year-old Swiss girl winning some big matches. Martina Hingis V2 on the way. Who's that? Swiss girl winning some big matches. I think I saw that the other day. I can't remember who it was, but she beat somebody pretty good. I can't remember her name. But yeah. Wow. High F. Yeah, that's it. High F, yeah. Yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. There's some weird results on both men's and women's side this week. Wow. More disappointment for Sinner. Great win for RUUSUVUORI, but just disappointment. Disappointment for Sinner. Didn't play Madrid. Lost to Francisco Cerundolo early in Rome. Lost to Daniel Altmaier in Roland Garros. And now a loss to Emil RUUSUVUORI, the guy who he's always compared to in Libima Open in the Netherlands. So, wow. Great win for RUUSUVUORI. Kind of a statement win. Maybe a career best win, really shift how a lot of people look at RUUSUVUORI, and going into the grass court season as well. Only great wins in this event for RUUSUVUORI. A win against Nakashima, who nearly made quarters or semis at Wimbledon last year. Nearly made the quarterfinals at Wimbledon last year. Had Kyrgios and then potentially Christian Garin in the quarters. Lost 7-5, I believe, to Kyrgios Wimbledon last year. So Nakashima can play on grass. And then he beat Humbert, who can also play on grass. Humbert also a tight match against Kyrgios a couple years ago, 9-7 in the 5th set. A couple great matches against Kyrgios, Hugo Humbert, but he can play on grass. Now a win against Jannik Sinner. Emil RUUSUVUORI, dark horse for Wimbledon. Dark horse to do a run at Wimbledon. I don't know about title run, but to do something at Wimbledon. Here's the amazing stat of the day, not just for this match, but the whole day. RUUSUVUORI 100% on first serve points, won 29 for 29. 29 different points played against Sinner on first serve, wins all of them. He won all of them against Sinner, who usually returns so good. Not today. Didn't have the depth on his returns, didn't have the depth on his ground strokes. More disappointment for Jannik. Just more disappointment for Jannik. More disappointment for Jannik. 58% first points won for RUUSUVUORI. Yeah. A little bit, I don't know if a beatdown is the right word, but it was a comfortable straight sets win for RUUSUVUORI. Wow. Wow. I hope Sinner picks it up, because that is not a great win for Jannik. But I appreciate you guys joining the stream. Hopefully Jannik picks it up. It's a good win for RUUSUVUORI. Who does he have next? Let me check real quick. Who's RUUSUVUORI got after this? RUUSUVUORI has I believe he has, who won that De Minaur Greek Spore match? He has the winner of De Minaur and Greek Spore. Who won that one earlier today? Let me check real quick. Forgot. Greek Spore. He'll have Talon Greek Spore in the semifinals. Talon Greek Spore in the semifinals of the Libima Open. Wow. Greek Spore, yep. Talon Greek Spore versus Emil RUUSUVUORI for another final. RUUSUVUORI's made one career final. He'll have another chance for a final tomorrow. More disappointment for Sinner. Can he pick it up in the grass season? So many surprising results to start off the grass. Wow, so weird. Hopefully Sinner picks it up. Hopefully Sinner picks it up. All right, well, I'm out of here. It's been Anthony Hirsch on comms. Very weird match. RUUSUVUORI was dictating as if he was Jannik Sinner, and Jannik Sinner was not getting the depth. Had the pace, but wasn't getting the depth. And that's the matchup flipped around a little bit. RUUSUVUORI looked like Sinner, and Sinner looked like RUUSUVUORI. And RUUSUVUORI just played way too good, dictating play. And now it's 5-1 for Sinner in their head-to-head. RUUSUVUORI has a point on the board. So essentially, it's a completely open tournament now. Thompson good on grass, Greek Spore at home, RUUSUVUORI hitting the ball great, and just be Jannik. I reckon that semifinal could be a good one, and could be who expected it, but Greek Spore versus RUUSUVUORI could be the guy who ends up with a trophy at the end of the event. Both guys with great seasons so far. Hijikata, love Hijikata. Rinky getting it done, could win first title. Love to see it. First final as well, I think, on ATP Tour. But yeah, anyway, I'm out. It was just over an hour, like an hour and 15 minutes. RUUSUVUORI beats Jannik Sinner. Yeah, RUUSUVUORI always compared to Jannik Sinner. Who's going to compare him now as like the lesser Jannik Sinner? Statement win for RUUSUVUORI, but more disappointment for Jannik. More disappointment for Jannik. Can he pick it up in the grass season? Let's see. Weird start to the grass. Can anybody pick up and challenge Djokovic at Wimbledon? Or will we see a good chance, or a chance at the calendar year Grand Slam at the US Open? The grass season's begun. It's been a weird one so far. Let's see who can step up. It's going to be Greek Spore versus RUUSUVUORI in the semifinals of the Libima Open. All right, guys, let's see what Sinner has for the next events. And RUUSUVUORI, good win RUUSUVUORI, 6-3, 6-4. See you guys at the next one.